We are back with another war video today. And this is going to be war number 7? I think it's 7. I think I have 6 fights this war. I could definitely be mixing them up. I am starting to get behind as I am on vacation, so this is the first video we're going to record on vacation. We'll see if I actually keep up with the other ones. Probably unlikely, but yeah, we'll do our best. First up, though, we have Photon here versus Tigra. This is a nothing fight. Obviously, Photon's not tactic, but she can get around the falter with her mediums. I'm just going to play it safe, though, for the most part, and let's not worry about it. Once in pure light form, though, you cannot miss any attacks, so that you don't have to worry about that. Here, 1 hit into the special 2, because it does 4 hits. We're going to bait this out. Again, just watching my hit counter. 5 hits here. We have the falter on us again. Try and bait out the special 1. Now we're in pure light form. Now we can completely ignore the falter. Throw the special 2. Punish this, and that is going to be a fight. So that's nice too, because we're at 25 charges going into our later fight with Photon, which is brutal, to be honest. Yeah, it goes really badly. I don't want to say it goes really badly. I just don't think it was the best assignment ever by myself. This fight here, I knew I was going to take some neuroshock damage. This placement was something we were running earlier in the season, actually, and it is super annoying. You do have to properly send the correct counter. It really should be Bastion or Jack. They banned Jack. There you saw a mistake. I knew I couldn't heavy punish her heavy with my own, but I don't know why I threw it. But they banned Bastion, so it really had to be Jack. Anyone else, I'm pretty sure you just die from the neuroshock. And this fight, I think this was the first fight I also took while in on my vacation. So I'm not going to be my best play. Here, I don't know why I held back there. I think we're going to heavy into the special 2. Yeah, heavy into the special 2. This is going to do a lot of damage. And then we just need to hit her once or twice more. I don't really understand when the parries don't stick. So yeah, I don't fully understand our kit. But Jack works well enough, as you saw there. Just going to cost us some potions. This is a very, I think this ends up being a pretty expensive potion war. Next up, we have Domino here, path 6 again. Then Spider-Ham. We're going to domino both of these fights. The Spider-Ham one is going to be pretty slow, unfortunately. But yeah, it's not a terrifying fight. But it is to be on the slow side. Here, Domino versus Prowler, very common assignment. Prowler is really great for Domino on a ton of nodes. This node, specifically, he's very good on path 6 in general, for basically the entire path, which is very convenient for planning. But here, obviously, a lot of his damage is passive. Here, I'm trying to bait out a special 1, because I wanted to get more Furies when I throw my special 2, which you see here. Now we're going to get the full 30. So this is going to do a lot more damage. And it almost finishes the fight. It does finish the fight. So yeah, definitely worth waiting to get the extra Furies. Instead of 3, we got 30. And that fight goes down super quick. We're going to throw a potion in. And then we're going to do the Spider-Ham fight. I did forget that the special 1 from Prowler does apply a debuff. So there's going to be some power gain I wasn't expecting at the beginning. I do quickly adjust and realize that is the case, though. So it becomes a kind of a non-issue. You could play this risky and try and get for the special 2 to go for the faster fight. I wouldn't recommend it, mainly because he'll start getting his evade charge stuff builds up. He will start placing power steams more likely. And it's just easier to do it like this. But as you can see, there was a power gain there. I don't think I noticed it on this one. I think the next one is when I realized that the special 1 gives him power. Because I think it pushes him closest, just 2 bars of power. Yeah, so now I'm aware of it, and I kind of play into it knowing to be careful. Here, you know, just using our falter as much as possible. Throw our special one when we got it. Throw it here. Going fine, though. Again, use our falters when we got them. I'm not too worried about building up too many prowess from him. I think I'm running an invul. And it's only has like 1 hit on, or 2 hits, I guess, on the special one, so it shouldn't be a big deal if I were to eat one. And his special one's pretty easy to deck, so I really shouldn't get hit. But we're chipping away here. Fight's going down. His taunt being applied is obviously decreasing our damage, but it is healing us up, so that's kind of nice. The chip damage isn't too bad because of it. Use our falter to our benefit there again. Here, he doesn't want to throw the special one. He finally does. We get a full combo relic. Bait the special one out. Throws it. Just a little bit left. Medium. Punish, and down he goes. So slow, on the slow side for sure, 2 minutes, but safe, as you saw. No mistakes made, and we got it down pretty easily. I can't remember. Oh, I think I have, yeah, so I have Onslaught here, and then I have a marathon fight. This Onslaught I was slightly nervous about just because it's Onslaught, but I do play this pretty well, so I do go with a Power Start 1, and you're going to see I do a 5-hit combo. And then I am going to do a 4-hit combo after that and short of my combo because I don't want him to get crushed. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Find an opening with a reparry. Throw our special 2 to get rid of the crush. Big damage, obviously. Bait the special 2. We get the evade, and we're just able to punch before we got rooted. That would have sucked if we got rooted. Here I see the crush is coming. I'm aware it's happening. I do get rooted here. We're going to dodge it. Get our opening again. Try and bait this special 2. I think we're going to hit him one more time. Try and bait the special 2 again. Oh no, we're going to go for our special 2. Oh yeah, and that should end the fight, obviously. So mid special 2 he goes down, and that fight is done. Just under 50 seconds, so not too bad. And happy overall with how that went. The last fight is, oh my god. Yeah, this fight is brutal. Photon versus Red Skull. Photon is good for this node in general. We did not get a white Magneto, which is fine. Repairing applies the Petrify, so it kind of counters the Conflictor. As does our normal combos. At the beginning you can see the damage isn't too bad. We're going to do our best to heavy punish those to pause our pure light form, whatever. But, you know, he's going to get more and more armors. Eventually he's going to get up to 10 armors, and we're just going to have to keep chunking away at this. So it is going to get ugly. The plan is simple, though. Bait special ones, heavy punish, pause our pure light form. I think I do make a mistake once. Yeah, there's the one, which sucked, because then I do lose my pure light form because of it. Yeah, and we're not going to be throwing a lot of specials, so the power detonations are very weak. You know, standard fight, not a big deal at all. When the fight goes for 3.5 minutes, the power detonation damage does start to kind of add up. So you're going to see I do take a lot of damage. I'm going to end with very low health, while basically making 0 mistakes beside that hit. Maybe from a strategy perspective, throwing special ones would have been better. I might have got less power detonation damage, which maybe would have helped with the health overall. I don't know if it would have really sped up the fight. There I felt that I wasn't going to have the right spacing right, so I just blocked it. Again, we weren't in pure light form, so it wasn't a big deal. we get a heavy punish there. I think we dex into our special 2. That clears some of the power detonations. But as you can see, we're at 70% health with only 1 hit. That didn't really count as a hit because we were involved. And then he's only at 45, so it's going to be close. At this point, obviously, there's nothing I can do to help speed up the fight, really. So we're just going to do our best to pause our pure light form and just get as much damage in as possible. Again, maybe special 1 or special 2 would have been better. Besides that, probably just an assignment thing. There I knew I was going to be unblockable, so I throw it while he's got his auto block on. We're back comfortably in front of the power, the health bonus race, or health attack race. But yeah, we're still getting chipped away. He's at 30%. Here I throw a special 1. I think I wanted to see if the damage was better. It didn't seem better. So, yeah. But yeah. Fight is going down. We did lose our pure light form, so now we're at 20%. Or he's at 20%, I'm at 50%. Getting the spacing going. And we're chipping away. Jesus, this fight is freaking forever. Man, maybe it's closer to 4-minute fight. Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yeah, the power detonations definitely start to stack up after 4 minutes. Here, I know at this point we're fine as long as we just don't make any mistakes that the fight's going to go down. We also had already lost this war, so, you know, NewN destroyed us. Which I expected to lose, but hopefully not be as destroyed as we were, so it was a little disappointing. Bait this. Heavy punish. Couple more hits and we're out of here. And down he goes. So, yeah. Rough fight. Took forever. Hated it. But we got the solo. But that does conclude our War 6 fights. Fights went relatively well. That assignment, again, I should have thought... I got to think of something different because they banned the typical options you would have saw there. And again, we did lose this war. This is War 7, so this moved us to 4 and 3. But yeah, bunch more wars still left to go, so we'll have to try and do our best to continue to play well. But that is going to do it for this video, though. Thank you for watching.